Right. My guess is that they would mow it, which is all you have to do. Believe me. If you look at my tiny postage stamp lawn, if there's any Bermuda rye or Kentucky blue in there at this point, I'd be shocked. But whatever it is, I follow my father's theory. If it's green, that's fine with me. And then you don't have to use any fertilizer, or you don't have to do any insecticides or anything. And I don't want to get on my soapbox, but if you have clover in your lawn, they view it as like a weed. A clover puts nitrogen in the soil naturally. Like, why wouldn't you want clover in your lawn? So I have clover, you know, dirt, birdseed.
Are you any closer to picking a consultant to do the study of uses for all the other golf courses and the recreational?
I don't know. I know that was being looked at, and I don't know what the status of that is yet.
Okay.
Well, there hasn't even been a moratorium set yet, if I understand correctly.
Right,
Isn't that right?
right.
Well, you have the hearing coming up.
The hearing on the next council meeting.
And do you anticipate voting on a moratorium March meeting, or would that then kick over?
I think I would imagine we would vote, but I you know,
Close the hearing and take.
I'm not positive, but I can't speak for the other members of the council, and I'm very careful about that. That's how I get along with everybody. I don't speak for them.
Tom, I don't mean to be too hypothetical, but if you did in fact become the permanent mayor, how would your position then get filled, not only as council president, but also just as a council member?
The council, it could, okay, it's an excellent question. I don't know whether the remaining council members could then pick a council president and before we even appoint a replacement for me. I don't know, or whether they wait until we have a replacement and then have that group select a new council president. I don't know the answer to that question. If I were, I'm trying to remember when Dennis Power came in.
That was an interim appointment and then a special election.
And then he had to run in, I believe he ran in a November election. I believe it was an appointment and he ran the following November. So I think, I'm guessing that would be what would happen.
So it depends if
the
mayoral, it depends if the mayoral special election happens before April 1st.
I guess.
Right.
You know, I'm not, you know what, I don't even want to know kind of things like that, because honestly, my feeling about the date that we pick is that it should be the first as soon as we can. I just feel that we should do this as soon as we can. And I don't really want to, if I start thinking about the different impacts that might, you know, I just think it's independent of other issues. It's a charter provision that gives the voters the opportunity to select their mayor for the balance of the term, and I want to give them that opportunity as soon as possible.
You would think that once your council seat becomes vacant, that they then would appoint, and then the council at a meeting would select a new president. Because you give, if
you would think, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I just was being, it was a hypothetical question, so it's kind of a hypothetical answer that maybe they could do it the other way. I don't know. I honestly don't know the answer. And I say today, but I'll still be a council member. In this city, you're still a council member, so when you're the mayor. But
do you get 2 votes?
We'll have someone take a look at that. I think they do.
In breaking emergencies in the next couple of weeks, or breaking incidents, or does the contacting remain the same? We call the mayor's office or Mr. Callahan?
Yeah, I mean, or call, you know.
How would you like that?
You can call the mayor's office, but you all know how, I mean, if it's, everyone calls me, you know, you all call me.
Okay.
You know, I'm still here. You still know where to find me, so.
I think John's asking you about approvals to speak with commissioners. I think all the commissioners have already been, isn't that right?
Well, recently, it all has to go through the mayor's office to speak to the commissioner.
Right.
Even on
Does
this
that
mundane.
policy
Really?
still hold?
I've never had a problem with that.
Commissioners cannot
I
speak
pull
to
Buck and
outsiders.
Nicoletti all the time. We like girl talk, basically.
I don't know.
But Nicoletti's
know.
commissioner.
Yeah. That's
I call
a
all of
different
them.
story entirely.
Okay, so I don't want to wade into that because I don't know, you know, I know different people have different interpretations about what